What's up, family? Man, I want to share something with you guys today. How are you going to be remembered? How are you going to be remembered? In 2016, I had met the founder of Kwanzaa, Dr. Malana Karinga. And understand, my son went to Cal State Long Beach. My oldest son went to Cal State Long Beach, and that's where he graduated from. And he got an award for something he wrote, and he asked me to come down for this ceremony. And so I had my cousin drive me down to LA at the time. I had just lost my wife. I had just lost my wife like a month and a half prior. No, excuse me. The month before, because this was December for Martin Luther King's birthday. My wife had just passed away in December from breast cancer. Crucial. So I go down to LA and I'm introduced to Dr. Malana Karinga. And before the introduction, man, he gets up and he gives this fiery speech, and awesome speech, you know what I mean? And so the ceremony takes place, and after it's all over, because my son was honored there, he wanted to introduce me to Dr. Karinga. And I don't know if I'm even saying his name right, and if I'm not, man, my apologies. I mean no disrespect for that. And so this guy asked me who I am. I'm an empath. And what I mean by that is I feel energy. I feel people's energy. In Christianity, they'll say, oh man, you have discernment. Same thing. I can feel your energy. You don't have to say anything. You don't even have to be in the same room with me. You don't even have to be in the same state with me. You know what I mean? I could feel your energy. And so I'm introduced to this man. And right off the bat, before anything transpires, my energy, my spirit was like, ooh, stay with me. I'm going somewhere. And so we're introduced, and he asked me what I do. And so as I'm talking and telling him, yeah, I'm a supervisor, but I didn't even get a chance to finish what I was doing. He cut me off, turned around, walked away. And I smiled to myself. And I was like, man, if this isn't the most arrogant, egotistical, pompous person I've ever met in my life. And I was like, I had no respect for him. No respect for him whatsoever. Again, stay with me. I had just lost my wife. Just lost my wife. And you ask me what I do, and I'm in the process of telling you what I do, and you cut me off and turn around and walk away. Because for whatever reason, what I do isn't to your expectations. What I do isn't to your standards of what you think I should be doing. But you didn't even give me the chance to hear me out. You don't know anything about me. You don't know what I'm going through. You don't know what I've just gone through. And again, I don't know what he's going through. I don't know what he went through. You know what I mean? But at that moment, I realized something very deep. It's not about what people say about you. It's about how you make people feel. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. How do you make people feel? So many people celebrate Kwanzaa, you know what I mean? And I don't celebrate holidays. I don't, any holiday, you know what I mean? Because I just don't give a crap about them. That's just me. Just me. Great principles as far as Kwanzaa. But if I look at the principles of Kwanzaa and I look at this person and my only interaction with this person, I don't see any reflection. I didn't see any reflection of the principles of Kwanzaa in this man's life. I didn't experience all the stuff that you talk about in Kwanzaa. That was not reflective. That was not revealed in this person. Why am I talking about this? Again, this is not to put down this individual. At that moment, I realized right then and there, man, I never, ever want to make somebody else feel like this. I never want to make somebody feel invalidated. I never want to make somebody feel like they ain't crap. I never want to make somebody feel like, man, they're not important. Their voice don't matter. Their experiences don't matter. Their life don't matter. And that's how I felt walking away from this individual. Not that my stuff didn't matter, but like that's how he treated me. But I already knew who I was. I already knew what I was about. I was already helping people. I'd already been doing this work. Been doing this work for a long time. My point is this. You could talk all the stuff you want to talk. You could talk all the religious stuff you want to talk. You could have all the great cliches. But if you get the opportunity to meet someone, to talk to someone, to sow into someone's life, to interact with someone, to give them hope, to give them love, to be a beacon of light for them. If you take that opportunity and you squander it, and you make them feel like they ain't crap, and you make them feel like they're less than you or they're beneath you or whatever, because of your issues, you're not fulfilling your purpose. You're not doing what you came here to do. You can't be a chosen one. You can't be an enlightened one. You can't have Buddha conscious, Christ conscious, God conscious, whatever title you want to give yourself as far as being enlightened. You're not there yet. You may be on a path to get there, but you ain't there yet. You're not there yet. You're not even close to being there. When people leave our presence, when people leave the interaction or the moment that they interact with us, they should feel like they matter. They should feel like, man, this person genuinely cares. They should never walk away feeling like you disrespected them. They should never walk away feeling like you treat them like they ain't crap. Because no matter what else you say the rest of your life, if that's the only interaction that they have with you, if that's the last interaction that they have with you, that's their memory. That's their story. That's their experience. And so when I talk to people, man, and I was talking to a young lady in a session yesterday, and I was telling her, it's like, man, when I have my interactions, when I make my videos, when I have my sessions, man, I want to pour my all into it. I want to give my all. Why? Because it may be my last time talking to you. It may be my last video. It may be the last chance I get to sow into your life. And so I don't want that experience. I don't want that that opportunity to be wasted. To feed my ego, or because I got unresolved issues. What is your legacy going to be? You could talk all this great stuff. You could quote Dr. Joe Esperanza and all these other people. You could quote Wayne Dyer and just all these other people. You know what I mean? And that's cool. That's great to study what they've written. That's great to study what they've learned. That's cool. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking that. But if you're not living it, you're a hypocrite. It's one thing to yak, talk all that stuff. It's another thing to have that stuff reflected in your life on a daily basis. It's one thing to talk growth and development. It's a totally different thing to live growth and development. It's one thing to talk being a beacon of love, a beacon of light, and a beacon of hope. It's another thing totally different of living that, of being that. Everybody talks about being a chosen one. Everybody wants to be enlightened. Everybody wants, their eye opened up, their third eye opened up. Everybody wants spiritual awareness. Everybody wants all this stuff. Until it comes time to put in the work. Until it comes time to do what you have to do in order to reach that level. My hope and prayer is that your life is reflective of what you say. Your life is reflective of all the great things you post. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.